Hi, welcome back. It's Betsy here for our weekly wellness check-in. Please take a comfortable seat. Sit forward on your chair so that you can have your feet flat on the ground. Start by turning the palms up along the thighs. Lift the hands away from the thighs and then rotate out. Can you keep this lift, awareness, opening through the chest? But turn the hands back down. And then they can just set along the legs again. Simple trick. Turn the palms up. Rotate out. A little bit of space. Try to keep that space, but set the hands back down. Okay? Close your eyes here. If that's uncomfortable to you, just turn your gaze low. Bring all of your awareness to your breath. So much awareness to your breath that perhaps you can drop away from noticing what's happening outside of you in this chair and this time for wellness. When you bring your attention to your breath, what happens? And I mean that physically in the body. Where do you feel your breath? Where do you feel the breath originate from? Does it travel somewhere? Where does it come back to? There is no wrong answer to these questions, only the right answer of taking awareness and starting to take notice. In yoga, the practice of taking notice of the breath and then of doing exercises to change or alter the breath is called pranayama. We're doing just the simplest of pranayama here, taking notice and awareness. And really that simple practice is quite complex. And so for some, for me, it's years of just taking this much practice to keep tuning in, keep paying attention. Breathe in, breathe out. And blink the eyes back open. Let your chest fold all the way down onto your thighs, maybe like a little bear hug, arms underneath. Relax your head, give it a little shake. And then still notice how your breath, how your shape has changed. Is it harder to breathe here? Certainly changes it, right? Again, no wrong answers, just taking notice. And build yourself back up. Lift the arms overhead, keep the arms overhead. Turn the palms to face in towards each other, the thumbs to point back away from you. What happens with the breath here? I'll tell you my observations. When I was folded forward and down on my legs, I noticed my breath a lot more concentrated down in the belly. With the arms lifted overhead, I noticed much of the change in the breath coming from higher in the chest. And then let the arms go down by your side. Now I want you to work both ends. Can you notice the breath move from the belly up through the ribs, up to the chest, from the chest down through the ribs and back down to the belly? If it helps to close your eyes to do that, of course do. If it helps to take a hand like I am and visually move it from the belly up towards the chest and from the chest down to the belly, that helps me. With that movement, with the awareness. Couple more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Throughout this week, take a few moments in every day to just tune in. Where do I feel? Maybe where do I actually see the breath, the container of my body, changing through breath? Before I let you go, though, just a couple of more seated exercises. Good and easy. Cross one ankle over the other and still try to sit up really tall. And then fold over again. Watch your breath. We'll come up, place the foot down, do it on the second side. I need to really be pushed way forward on my seat to give some access here. And this is a strong opening. Flex the foot that you lifted. Really spread through your toes. And that can help. We're giving muscular strength in the lower part of the leg so that over time we have a little bit more opening and give on the rotated, external rotation of the hip. Yeah? I'm holding on to the chair as I fold over since I'm sitting so far forward. Make sure you're stable there. Watch the breath. Okay, and then come up. I hope that these short videos remind you that we don't have to take a whole lot of time in our day. We don't really even have to change the circumstances. If you're sitting in a chair, maybe you have driven somewhere and you get there and you have just 2 minutes to sit in your car before you exit and transition to the next thing, that you can watch your breath. You can pay attention to the breath. It's usually those small chunks of awareness that can create sort of this whole sense of wellness and health, well-being, mental, physical, that really make us more easeful and joyful in our days. I hope that's what this gives you, these little breaks to tune in. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.